Previously on the last video, Darren, also known as Diana's dad, was scolding Diana just because of her grades. And here's the aftermath of Diana with her brothers, plus her sister that is slightly older than her, comes back from school and have the report cards.
Darren, there was no need for you to scold Diana over her grades. She isn't failing any of her subjects.
Darlene, I need to make Diana understand that math is an important subject, and she needs to improve to avoid making her grade go down to an F, especially until when she starts her first year of middle school.
Like I said, she isn't failing, and you should understand that a B grade isn't a failing grade, but now Danielle, Dallas, and Devin are going to come home soon. And I think the middle school and high school said that the students have gotten their report cards. Welcome back, you three. How was your days at school?
School was good, Mom. It's surprising that the school year will be over on Wednesday.
We heard you three got your final grades, and we need to see it, starting with you, Danielle. Let's see your grades.
Okay, here's my report card.
Wow, I see you worked hard on your subjects. Good job, Danielle.
Are you kidding me, Danielle? You have a C+ in language arts and 2 B- in social studies and health. How in the world do you have a C+? Is it hard for you to read or what?
No, I can read perfectly fine. It's just that there was a test and I forgot to turn it in. And once the teacher graded it, turns out half of the questions I answered on the test was wrong. The rest was correct, and the score I got was 2 out of 4, which at least it's better than having a 0.
What about social studies and health?
Well, for social studies, me and my partner that I was assigned to, we did a presentation about ancient civilizations. However, it was mostly my partner that did most of the talking while I just only talked a little about the presentation. And for health class, there was an assignment that I forgot to turn in until I did, even though it was to be turned in the day before it was due.
These grades all because of turning in assignments late and didn't talk much in a presentation. Danielle, it's really important to turn in assignments on time, and you need to speak up at a presentation. Don't just stand there and make your assigned partner to do all the work. Once you're in 8th grade and if there's a presentation, speak up. And if you have an assignment or test, turn it in as soon as possible. Understand?
But Dad, at least I'm not failing any of those classes. Why are you acting like those grades are a failing grade?
Because to me, B basically means your studying isn't good enough, and C means that you aren't even studying at all, you just do the work but not learn the subject. Now, Devin and Dallas, show both of us your grades.
Here's my report card.
And here's my report card.
Excellent work, Devin and Dallas. Keep it up.
Devin, Dallas. I thought you two had straight A's on both of your subjects. How did it go down to a minus and B+ and B-?
Well, for history and physics, they had a summative assignment that I was still working on. I needed some time to work on them, so I worked on them and turned it in the next day. And for electives, that day, I needed to miss that class because I needed to do testing, and that's why I got A- on those subjects.
And the reason why for the B grades on my report card was also because of summative assignments and testing too. The summative assignments, however, I needed 2 days to finish it, since I didn't have time.
Summative assignments are important, you know. And you two should turn it in when it's due today, not the day after it's due. So far, all of your grades are considered not good enough, even though I'm grateful you guys have some A's in some of your subjects. However, I'm not pleased that you guys get a minus, B+, B's, B-, and C's, since I consider those passing grades, below average grades, because I can tell you three weren't studying hard enough to get A's.
Darren, for goodness sake. Stop making this a big deal. You should just be grateful that they aren't failing, and they're trying their hardest. Can you stop making this a big deal?
Stay out of this, Darlene. I'm going to have a talk with our kids alone. I'm not happy with all of your guys' grades. I expected you all to have straight A's, but now, some of your subjects are B's, and since you all disappointed me, until you guys have your summer vacation, I'm keeping a close eye on all of you to make sure you find a time to study hard and get straight A's. Do I make myself clear?
Dad, can't you understand? We aren't failing, we passed our grades, and it's all that matters. At least it's better than not passing, because if we did fail, we would study hard, but since we're passing, we don't need to study a whole lot.
I don't care, because when I was a kid, I always had time to study and I get straight A's on all of my report cards, and you four should be successful like me, not waste time and just not do the work. I still want you four to find a time to study. And like I said, do I make myself clear? Good.